Alright, broskies. It's 5 minutes before, or 3 minutes and 40 seconds before market open. My hair's low-key messed up, but we are gonna take a probably not like a real trade, because someone in my comments on my short form said you probably shouldn't trade Mondays. Now, from what I remember, Mondays are pretty good. Like, they're just normal. So we're gonna test this theory out. He might be right. So I'm gonna try it. I don't really know. I'm just gonna probably just place a trade. I think I'm just gonna put down a position like this, whatever. But anyways, so let's go over what we're thinking. So first of all, we got quickly go into the hourly for this. So we have New York manipulation followed by Asian reversal, and we should get a London continuation. Now, so our bias is bearish, right? But usually before this continuation, we usually want to get some form of retrace or some form of manipulation before we go down. And that's what I'm hoping we're going to do. So I'm going to switch up my bias and enter into longs if we disrespect this gap, because I reckon we are going to take out all of this low resistance liquidity, come into this gap, and then rally down. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. The actual thing that I trade on isn't currently working. It's right now under maintenance or something. It's a data issue. So I can't even trade on the real one, and price is so much better on this one compared to this one. It's just a lot more messy in my opinion. And I don't know, it actually is different. Like, they're completely different. But we do have a bullish bias, so we might go into sells if we end up getting a reaction from this, because I do think we might want to take out some big areas of liquidity right down here. Previous day lows, external draws on liquidity, which we might take out. We are bearish on the daily, as you can tell. See, this is why I don't like this from FXCM. I don't know, just looks weird. Big gaps, but yeah, so we'll see what happens. We're getting ready to, I feel like, enter. I feel like we're going to get a strong reaction sooner or later, but we have been very, very strong. Bearish, USD has been very strong. GBP hasn't been the strongest. And yeah, I think we might be kind of getting a reaction from the weekly. Not really, but we have been sweeping out some liquidity on the weekly, so that might mean we get a little bit of a reaction down and then come pop back up, because I really reckon we're going to take out that weekly low resistance liquidity. But that's long term. That's very long term, so we'll see. But 30 seconds till market open. It's looking good for shorts right now. Very, very, very good for shorts. Retrace. Yeah, it's looking, I'm not gonna lie, not really on the higher time frame, honestly. On the higher time frame, this looks not the best. But yeah, we'll wait and find out. This is not looking good on the 30-minute. But I really reckon we're going to push into this hourly gap. I'll quickly show you guys right here. It makes sense. We take out all the low resistance liquidity, fill in this gap, and then rally down. We might not even fill the gap. So we'll see what happens. But we are starting to go up. I just want to wait for a disrespect on this gap, and I think I'd enter into some longs. Now, I've got to be really patient, and I'm not going to react off of FOMO. We are going up a decent amount, so I'm just going to be patient. Yeah, so it's not that big of a trade today. Now, I would be actually taking a trade, but again, maybe Mondays isn't the best of trade. I also asked AI, ChatGPT, hey, how's Mondays, and basically they're like, it's not the best to trade, because Monday is usually just making the liquidity. So that's something new I learnt. I had brownies today. Yeah, it's day 2 of the holidays, bro. I'm probably gonna get 2 vlogs a week. I have been doing that. So that'll be good. We're trying to get around 2 vlogs a week. Hopefully you guys are liking the vlogs. That's like the main thing. Trading is one thing, but vlogging is, I feel like, the main thing. So yeah, just gonna be patient. Yeah, this low resistance liquidity looks too good to not take out. Like, the market surely wants to take this out. I'm not saying it will, but, and usually before a continuation we want to manipulate before we end up going down and continuing the downtrend, if we even do. There's nothing really on the higher time frames because this one thing, news really fucked it up, so we can't really, there's not really an order block or anything. There might be some support, but other than that, this is like, we can't do much here. This is crazy. I'm just gonna say, I didn't even realize how crazy that was. In an hour, one single hour, we moved 73 pips. What was this news? Was this war news? Because that is no way. That's in 5 minutes. No, that's, I'm sorry, that's crazy. Is that in 1 minute or something? No way, that's a joke. That's a joke. That is 1 minute we moved down that much. I don't believe that. Anyways. Alright, nice. So we're going up. I'm gonna get ready to enter into some longs. I'm not entering, you know what, I will enter, but on a different account. Alright, we didn't close that over, so I'm just gonna wait for a closure. My battery's low, car. Please don't fall. I clicked that literally like... Alright. Let's hope we don't take out all of these highs in one candle. But I do want to wait for this disrespect in the gap. If we don't get it, we're ready to enter into shorts. Because I'm still... Nah, I don't even know if I'd enter into... Yeah, I probably would. Gotcha. So we just broke structure on the 1 minute, which isn't the worst, but I don't think we're gonna end up disrespecting this gap right now. Luckily we did wait and we didn't enter into longs because we would be in our losses right now and probably about to lose. I think we're getting a fat reaction down, so there's no news this week except for Friday. So there is news this week. I basically just lied. So there's news this week, but it's on Friday and it's 4 p.m. Now hear me out. I actually prefer trading on news days. My best trades have been on news. My best trade literally was off of news. Like, not trading news, it's trading like an hour after because the news is at 4 p.m. But usually what happens and what's happened is we get a fat news and it's like goes down, but then usually price comes back up to where it was. Like, look at this. Price literally came back exactly back up to where it is because that's usually what happens with news. It usually comes back to the, like, I've noticed that. Usually price goes back to where it was. Like, with that, because news just fucks it up. It's definitely, like, don't trade news, but usually you want to wait around an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, usually an hour, because price is, like, weird and shit, until you trade again. Because, yeah. Hopefully we enter, get a good entry, and we disrespect this gap. And not long wicket. I have so much junk food today. I've had 3 donuts and like 4 brownies. But I've also been healthy. I've had like all my fruit and I've had like crazy like eggs and stuff. It's kind of weird. I disrespected that gap. Let's enter. Oh! Perfect shit. I'm not gonna lie. Literally looks like what I do, but this time it's with a fuck ton of money. Spread is high. Wait, spread is really high. Whoa, that's like the first time ever I've seen the spread this big. 1.1 pips spread. That's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That's why my entry was like that. So we'll just have our final take profit literally there. Guys, my account size is like 10,000, well, 100k. 1% of that is like 1,000, right? Yeah, so I'm risking 3% of my account. I'm probably just gonna risk 3.6 now. I'm only doing it because it's like fake money and shit. But like, I feel like this is how big is my like stop loss? It's 10 pips. It'd be around that in a normal regular trade. So we've just entered final take profit $6,500. And this is the beauty of trading. You know, making like $20, $42, you know, baby money that doesn't even really matter, right? But there is no difference to if it was this amount. Like, it's still the same charts. We got a negative slippage, bro, which isn't the best. So we're gonna lose more if we do lose. But that's okay, because it's like, yeah, slippage isn't really good. Jeez, we're $600 in loss. That's crazy. I'm sorry, but like, it's just crazy how much money you could lose or make with trading. I literally just instantly went into $600 of loss. 9 to 5 isn't it, bro. Learn the skill of trading. Like, I know I'm with small numbers like $5 and shit, but there's no difference to if it was $1 million. It's always scalable. I just made $100. I could close out right now, make $100 in less than 3 minutes. I'm just saying, that's crazy. Like, instead of spending 8 hours for $150, I can, you know. But it all comes with proper risk management, proper all of this shit, because, you know, oh my gosh, my battery's about to die. My battery's about to die. But it all comes with proper risk management. $300 out, bang. You know, sorry. This is with a account size of 100k, so, and a 50 to 1 leverage. But anyways, yeah, so this is just, I don't know, it makes me realize that I'm eventually gonna be at this level, which is crazy. Now you might think, oh, $3,700 loss is crazy. But once I'm at this account size, a $3,700 loss is nothing. Which is crazy, bro. I think that's crazy. TGR literally loses $36,000. Like, his loss, like his 1% or something, or like 2% is like $40,000. Dude, that is insane. That is insane. His stop loss says 35k, mine says 3. It's scalable. It's infinite amounts of money. Trading is literally what TGR says, the most, like, it's infinitely scalable. You could eventually, at some point, 1 pip is like $1 billion technically. I'm sorry, it just makes me realize, because I know I'm in like the small numbers, and that's okay. I'm not here for the money, I'm here for the skill. If I know the skill, my life's set. It's not about the money. Eventually it is, but even making money, like a bunch of money or not, if I know the skill, I'll make money every single time. Most times, not every single time. But you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, I think we're about to, you know, our phone's about to die. But, I'm gonna show results tomorrow, as today is kind of not really a real trade. And also my phone's about to die, so, you know. But, I'll let you guys know if we won or not tomorrow. So, I'll see you boys laters.